So it seemed to me when I was reading through this book that maybe it's the editing, maybe it's your curation of the essays, or maybe it's how it actually is. But it seemed to me that as we understand political sides and political movements, anarchism has been moving kind of from the left towards the right, or at least that's what the book kind of makes it seem like. If I didn't know anything about it, that's what I would think. And is that just because kind of quote unquote right wing anarchism has only come about in the last 50 or so years, or is that because left wing anarchism has been transforming into the right wing one, and the left wing one hasn't really moved on since its 19th century heyday?
Yeah, I think this what you just said is probably hitting the nail on the head. It's that other than like Barcelona and some maybe like Chaz to some extent, you're not really going to have uh, examples of what this would mean in practice, and much of the original books are in an outdated context. Now, Rothbard and Friedman are certainly in many ways outdated because they're writing before the internet. So in terms of technology, being able to implement, things like crypto are great examples of a currency without any sort of authority who's in a position to cause inflation and mess around with the money. This is something that, maybe they could have foreseen, but they wouldn't really have the language to discuss it as we do now. I think much of the contemporary left, do certainly, I mean, Antifa, whatever, they take certainly inspiration from people like Goldman and Berkman and Kropotkin and Proudhon. Most certainly, that's not even a question. But in terms of the development of thought, I think the right anarchists, who the left anarchists don't regard as anarchists at all, by the way, I make that clear in the introduction, that's going to be things that come off as more contemporary in terms of innovative ideas, where more of the anarcho-communists would be exposition of ideologies that have been put forward a century prior.
To watch the full video, please become a premium member at lotuseaters.com.